Hey scrappers, Tom from iScrap, and we have another scrapyard secret that we're going to talk about today, and that's ribbon wire. Now, many of you that have ever taken apart electronics know that there's ribbon wire inside. A lot of people ask, how do I label the ribbon wire? How do I sell it? What do I do with it? So if you look here, here's a good example of a piece of ribbon wire. It's actually a very high-grade example. This has lots of little gold ends throughout it. You can see that there's a total of 5 different pieces if I took the cap off, and inside here you have all little pieces of gold. Now this actually might be better suited by taking the ribbon wire and separating it from the gold, selling this with your motherboards or your socket ends, and taking the ribbon wire and selling it separate. Now of course ribbon wire has copper inside, and when you look at pieces like this, you have to say to yourself how much copper is in it compared to regular wire, and how is my scrapyard going to buy it. Now one thing that we never suggest doing is trying to strip this. How would you strip this? Maybe you have a very, very fine knife and you'd be shaving off more copper than you'd be actually saving. Now these different pieces of ribbon wire have different values, and your scrapyard is going to know what they're going to pay for them. Some scrapyards will buy them as a low yield copper, 30 to 35% recovery. Other scrapyards will buy it between 45 and 60% recovery. It all depends on how good the scrapyard is, how knowledgeable they are, and really how much material that you have. On average, ribbon wire is going to be between 45 and 50% copper, kind of grouping it into your regular copper wire categories. But things you don't want to do is ever try to strip this, but things you do want to do, when you see these gold pins on there, again, if you can take snippers and snip them off, or you can unclip these just like this, well, then you're going to be able to make a couple of extra dollars because you can put this in with your electronic scrap. A lot of scrapyards don't buy electronic scrap, so when they see little pieces like this mixed in with the wire, they consider those ends. Even though they have gold on them, they still might devalue and drop your pricing on your ribbon wire. Now scrappers, we know that ribbon wire and other types of wires aren't easy. We try to explain them, but hey, we're looking to learn what you want to learn about, so let us know whether it's ribbon wire or anything else. It's Tom from iScrap. I'll scrap you later. Thanks for checking out our scrap videos. By becoming a Patreon supporter today, you'll be entered into monthly giveaways for tools and other products to help you make more money with your scrap.